Hit it! Hey, and welcome back down to the Prizim podcast. It is Saturday night, the 23rd of February, 2019. How we doing? We've got ourselves a rather nice sized audience here tonight. We have plenty of new coming faces into the show. A lot of newcomers coming in. How we doing? How we doing, fams? How we doing? We doing good? We doing good? Lonely Santa Man in the corner over there. We doing good? You doing good over there?
Absolutely.
All right, good. I think Taco's unconscious. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. Yeah, I think the fucking music lulled him to sleep. Let's fucking shut that shit off right now. Give me a second. All right, so that yeah. So take your seat. All right, so welcome to the Prizim podcast. I'm your host, Alex. We would have a co-host tonight, but unfortunately, all the people that I normally would have for co-hosting have either fucking disappeared off the face of the earth, or internally died. I don't know. I'll have to check into that later. But anyway, so for those of you who don't know, which a lot of you are pretty new here, so I'll probably just run through it down. We just do a simple show here where we run through upcoming events, upcoming news through Tower Unite, and we present it to you in fun format, in comedic format. We banter, we laugh, we fucking keel over and die of internal sadness. It's pretty great. But for tonight, what we're doing is we're going over the recent update. We've got 0664 just dropped, and we've got some interesting developments on side of the weekly devlog, which just dropped the other day. And we also have some other interesting developments on the fucking moderation post or whatnot that they have up on the forums. So let's run through 0664 first. First off, probably the most important of them all, the ability to vote kick is now in Game Worlds. Personally, I find this to be somewhat of a handy feature because now we can get rid of people who are causing issues. But how many of you have run into the feature? How many of you? What are you guys' opinions on this? What are y'all thinking? Got an eh? We got an eh? What do we have from our flaming penguin on the left side here? It's Gucci, good, yeah.
Seems good.
How are you liking it? We liking it? All right. How about you, Taco? What's your verdict on this? On the vote kick system? Are you speaking to me in cabinet, sir? He's speaking to me in cabinet. Okay. I knew I should have taken that class in high school. You know, they had an option for me to learn how to speak. They had an option for me to learn how to speak cabinet, but I decided to take French instead because, you know, fucking romance language, fucking bullshit. I knew I should have fucking learned how to speak cabinet. All right, well. But yeah, no, the vote kick system is now in. You can now see who's hosting what in the game rules, which I think is a pretty handy feature. Now you can figure out exactly who has what game in the million of Mini Golf Kingdom games. You can now figure out which one of them is your friends. A bunch of other bug fixes and things like that have happened. Bits and pieces have been made. Fucking... trying to think. I'm trying to remember the entire list of stuff. There wasn't all that many things that got added, but you know, it was still a pretty fucking substantial enough update. You know, that things were being brought. That things were certainly changed for better. But now, I think pretty much with all of this settled, now that we have the quality of life update up and out of the way, we've got all the things buffed out and everything like that. 070 is on the horizon, folks. It is coming. It will be here soon. The last bits of the achievements and milestones is being tightened up as we speak. But another thing, of course, that is pretty exciting, it's also going to be coming sometime soon after 7.0 drops, is Lobby 3. How many of you here are excited for Lobby 3? Come on. Give me some fucking, let me give you some fucking applause here over here. Yeah. Fucking, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Fuck, yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah. So, for the rest of you who, if you don't know about Lobby 3 at this point, you're living on under a proverbial rock, probably like Taco does, because he's fucking unconscious. Like, he is fucking deep in it right now. Holy shit, dude. But for those of you who don't know, and have been living on the proverbial rock, Lobby 3 is coming. It is a complete restructure of the lobby area. New locations for everything. Everything's brought tighter in. Old features being brought back in from the Gmod Tower days, such as the water slide and the community pool. New things being brought in. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. But some of the things that's going to be added in, I believe that I do have some things of. Let's see here. So we have... yes. So one of the things that they're also adding, I should mention, is you can now view yourself in the first person. MacD Guy's been adding this recently, working on this heavily. So you can now look down at yourself and realize, yes, your shoes are actually untied now. You don't have to zoom out. You don't have to zoom out in that lanky ass third person anymore. You can look down at yourself and see that your shoes are untied, and yes, your dick is that small. But anyway, so that's covered. So let's see, this next one should be... Oh, this one won't load. Weird. Alright, let's cut it to the next one. Lord have mercy, did all of these break? Hang on, I'll find something eventually. Oh, there we go. Okay, so, big thing I should probably point out. The casino was revealed, for Lobby 3 was revealed recently, as well as parts of the other buildings that are around it. But the casino is getting a complete overhaul. Look at this. Look at this building. Look at how it just fucking glistens, dude. Look at that. Now that looks like a place I could waste my money in right there. And I've got over 500,000 units. I could waste some serious money in a fucking place like that. What do you guys think? What are y'all's vast opinions on this? Yeah, valid opinions. I have no idea, Squig, but I'm pretty sure it's probably not going to drop until Lobby 3 gets here. So, you know, we'll never have the arcade 2. We'll never have a Lobby 2 arcade, which is a sad day. But, hey, it's not all bad. It's not all bad.
Gambling addiction, I'd rather not talk about this.
I wish I had a gambling addiction. These were, for some reason, the videos for this weren't loading, but this is another big thing I wanted to point out. Mac has been working on the inner tubes, and the tubes for the slide and community pool for Lobby 3, as well as personal use. So now what you can do is you can grab an inner tube and ride around with it in the community pool or a pool somewhere. I'm believing that they're going to have this as a condo item too. But now you can grab an inner tube and just float in the pool with your friends and everything and have a great old fucking time. And of course, there's all these different positions that you can sit in your tube with just to be as stylish as fucking possible. I mean, look at this. Look at this motherfucker. He is classy as fuck. And this guy, he's fucking nervous. And this guy he's not even fucking bothering. He's holding on to that shit for dear life. He's been cast out into the middle of God knows where in the Pacific Ocean. It's just look. I'm pretty sure we took this picture about 3 days ago. I'm pretty sure this guy's been eaten by sharks by now. I don't know about you, but I don't think he's still out there. So let's take a look here. Yep, see, he's still clinging on for dear life. Oh yeah, so here we go. So yeah, so now when you hop into the water with the tube equipped or whatnot, you float around with the tube. Everything. You just float around, do whatever. You can change your position or whatnot, do what you want to do. But now you've at least got that. And plus, the other handy thing about it is, let's see. So that's another video of it here. Hang on, give me a second. Yeah, so, fun fact, now, because we have all of the inner tube items that you can possibly get, and wear around you at all times, like a fucking, the little hip dresses and everything, if you actually have, or wear an inner tube and have that equipped, your, the inner tube model that is used for you will actually be replaced by the one you have equipped. So now, yes, wearing a flamingo inner tube actually has some sort of benefit for you. Granted, you won't have much of a view, but it's still available for you now. Now it's not entirely useless of a cosmetic feature. So yeah, so that's pretty much running down through the list of changes and things like that. Some other stuff has been being added in. Back-end stuff is being done. A bunch of stuff has been checked down on the Trello. Fucking leaderboard calls has been done for a majority of the things that exist so far in the game. A bunch of the achievement calls are finished. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be fairly soon before we get 7.0 drop. I'm thinking probably about late March is when we're going to get it finally. I know that seems like a ways away, but just remember, it's the 23rd of February now. You only have about, that's another month or whatnot. A month is going to go by in the fucking snap of my fingers, dude. It's no time to wait at all. So, I'm looking forward to it. Do we have any fucking opinions on this? What are we thinking? What are we thinking, guys?
No.
If it doesn't fly like the inflatable boat, then it's junk.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes, Taco. Are you alive?
Thanks.
Okay. Alright. Sir, Mad Mike, your shit's still huge. I don't know why.
Take your meds, bro.
Yeah. Alright, so before we get to the later bit of this, which I do have a big, or more or less bigger announcement. Oh, for the pools? Yeah, it'll be usable with them. I'm fairly certain. Oh, the feet thing? Oh yeah, that will work on workshop models. Max said personally that it would work on that. It's just what it's basically going to do is it's going to take your personal camera and make that model viewable in your first person. So now you can look down at yourself. So I can see, Squig, why you would want to, why you'd want to be able to look down at yourself. I know exactly why. I won't say it out loud because, you know, I don't want to get fucking struck down on Twitch. But, you know, I know exactly. But anyway, so, alright, so, I think, before we get to the more or less big announcement that I had, which I kind of expected a lot more people that were more common to the podcast to come in tonight, but yeah, it's no big deal. It's still a pretty big announcement in regards anyway. So let me take a look. Let me grab something real quick here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the one and only hot seat segment tonight, folks. Let me let me set the mood with some fucking lighting right here. We'll get some fucking shit over here. Alright, so we are now in the hot seat zone here. For those of you who are not familiar with the hot seat, it is a regular segment that I do here on the Prizim podcast. For tonight, what we'll be doing is each and every one of you is going to come up to this table in a single file line. You're going to roll the die. Whoever gets the highest number is placed on the hot seat. And here's how this fucking shit works, alright? If you get placed on the hot seat, everybody else gets to ask you a question related to the subject of the night. So, you know, things like, for instance, since tonight's thing is about 0.6.6.4, you'll be asking questions based on that. You know, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to in terms of the updates, things like that. So, whoever gets put on the hot seat, they have to answer that question honestly, and they do have to give a complete answer. So, we'll have all of you come up in a single file line. Come on up and take your roll of the die. We'll see who gets placed on the hot seat first thing tonight. We'll take Squig first. Alright, Squig, you got a 6, so come over here and stand right here. Alright, so we'll have fucking Medi next. You got a 5. Alright, you can take your seat. Alright, GF Chem. Here, move back just a second. Okay, you got a 2. Alright, cool. You can sit back. You can take your seat. Alright, Mad Mike, if you would. Alright, you can take your seat. Alright, Purz, you can take your seat. Alright, Taco. Take your roll, sir. You got a 5. Alright, you can take your seat. Alright, who's next? Lucky, yep, take your roll. Alright, you can take your seat, sir. Alright, and Eplite. Alright, you can take your seat. What about you, Sid? Are you gonna fucking take a roll? I don't think Sid is entirely with us. But alright, so, Squigs, looks like you have been chosen for tonight on the hot seat. Take your seat on the burning hot throne. Everybody else gets to line up and ask Squiggles a question of their choice relating to tonight's subject. So feel free to step on up and ask them whatever. Come on up, boys. Yeah, you get to ask Squiggles here a question here, sir. Yeah, all of y'all come up and take a crack at asking Squiggles a question of your choice. All right, Taco.
Where's my water cubes?
That is a good question. Yep. All right, Lucky. All right, Sid, you get to ask him a question. Yeah, I can't help you, Mad Mike. You gonna ask a question, Sid? It could be anything. Oh, well, all right. All right, well, yep, you get to ask a question.
for my muscles.
All right, all right. So,
Understandable.
all right. So, I think everybody has asked Squig a question. So now what we can do is we can head to round 2 of the hot seat. So everybody except for Squiggles can line up in front of the table and take their crack at rolling the dice again to see who is the luckiest or unluckiest member of them all. So come on up and take your roll again on the hot dice. Come on up, folks. Come on up. Don't be shy. Take your chance. Worst thing that can happen is a bunch of people will get to ask you random weird questions. All right, take your roll. Take your roll.
I just got a 2.
Oh, you got it too. Okay, cool. All right, so Medai, take your roll. Ah, you got a 3. All right, so Medai, you are our current highest number. Come here and take a stand right here next to the couch in front of the television. All right, everybody else, come on up. Take your roll. All right, Taco Salad. He's got a Taco Salad's safe again tonight. He's got a 1. All right, Sid, come on, take your roll. Take your roll, lad. All right, you got a 3, so you're tied currently with Medai. You can stand right next to them, over here on the stage. All right, so Lucky. Let's see. Yeah, you taking yours. Yeah, sir. You can come up and take a roll, Ryu. Everybody gets to come and take a roll on the hot dice. Everybody gets a chance. Are we gonna check it? All right, so Squig. All right, well, Squig, you're safe. It's still up to these 2. Anybody else coming in? Everybody else gonna fucking take a roll at the dice for the hot seat tonight? What about you, Lord Vader? You look like a handy applicant. Tough crowd tonight. All right, well, all right. So it's gonna be between you two. You got the same. Both of you got the same number. So we're gonna have you roll the dice again, and whichever one of you gets the highest number, it gets to be on the hot seat. So, take your rolls, sir. Take your roll. They got a 6. And then Medai, take your roll. I think, yeah. Oh God! I think we have our. I think we have our winner. All right, so Sid, you get to take a step on the fucking hot seat. Come over here and take a seat on your fucking flaming throne over here. So for the rest of you, you get to come up and ask. You get to come up and ask Sid some questions on what they'd like to see, in regards to 664, or any really general question you want, as long as it's not too wholly ridiculous or inappropriate. Sid, you got an answer for that? I think Sid is mute. Alright. Alright, so Medai is going to interpret. Alright. Alright, well, oh, well, alright. Alright, so Medai, yeah, take a seat, take a seat. All right, you'll have to be our stand-in. All right, so proceed with your questions. Proceed with the questions. Yes, you can. Oh, that's sweet. Y'all have your ass stank in my couch. Alright, so. Alright, so, Ryu, you get to ask a question. You're up here first. Come on, Ryu.
You better come here and fucking ask me.
Ask a question, Ryu.
Goddamn carving knife.
Oh, God. Is that seat hot enough for you, sir?
Goddamn guts around your goddamn.
Okay. Alright, what about you, Perez? You got a question to ask? No? Really?
You don't want to fucking ask me a question? You don't want to fucking ask me a question?
Alright, what about you, Taco Salad? You gotta have something. And speak it in English this time. Don't speak cabinet. Okay, then. Alright, so... Yep, you get to ask a question now. Okay, well, alright. He's fucking died. Okay. Alright, so... Then we got Lucky over here in the back. Lucky couldn't be our saving grace. All spotlights on Lucky. Lord of mercy. Again, alright, I think we're gonna have to take Medai back to the place where she belongs. Alright, well, we managed to fucking exercise a demon live on the show. I'm glad you guys were here for that. I think that's gonna conclude it for the hot seat tonight, folks. Let me get this shit fucking. Let me get this shit fucking. Yep, there we go. All right, so now that we've concluded the hot seat segment, we can get to the main bit of the night. We can get to one of the bigger bits of the night, which I do have a bit of an announcement. All right, so if those of you who would follow me, come up to the lobby. Come on up to the lobby. All right. All right, so. All right, so normally, and Taco can confirm. Taco can confirm that I've had this like this, but normally I would have a pretty regular portrait of my TF2 sniper up here. But today I've changed it up a bit to reveal to you the new face of the Prizim podcast. Quite literally, new face of the Prizim podcast. Are you ready? Are you ready?
No. Okay.
Ta-da! It's me. That's right. That's right. I've got a fucking player model of me now. And you know what that means, folks? I'm a fucking ball of disappointment. But yeah, no, I have I have worked tirelessly for the past 3 days in creating a model that is now available in the workshop for any and all members of the Prizim podcast to enjoy, and I'm probably going to churn out some more or whatnot for those of you who probably would like to show your support for the show. But yes, I now have a player model that you guys can recognize me by instead of being that cheap ass fucking Joker player model whatnot. Yeah, see, Taco Salad gets it. That's beautiful. All right, so yep, no, I'm very proud to say to. And the armature in this game does not work very well for this. I mean, come here and watch this. Watch this. Watch what happens when I sit. When I do the sit emote, right? 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 Bam. Look at my fucking wrist. Look at my hand. Look at how it connects to my fucking wrist. Look at my pants. My pants are not this stretchy. Yeah, I know. Look at that shit. Look at this. Fucking hell. So, Lord have mercy. Well, but yeah, no, this is the new player model, so it's now available up on the workshop. If you'd like to go take a look and try it out yourself, you can. But yeah, so feel free to check that bad boy out, and I'll probably be making some more than now that I've got the absolute hang of it. So I think since that's been run through, we'll probably go through the end of the show. It was a pretty short show tonight, so like I said before, not that much to talk about. So feel free to step on back down, and we'll begin the ending piece of the show here. Alright, alright. Everybody got eyes on the TV?
No.
Alright, alright. And 3, 2, 1. Hey! This has been the Prizim Podcast. Thank you guys for coming on down for the show. I've really enjoyed it. I've really been enjoyed being able to have this for you guys, at least. As short as it was, I'm glad that you were able to come down. I'm glad for those of you who stuck around that you stuck around. Especially the triplet Ombunga G-men that are now standing agonizingly close to me. But yeah, if... But yeah, no, definitely thank you for coming by. If you would like to, if you're still interested in joining the podcast, I've got a Discord link that you can join in order to keep updated when the shows are going to be going live. I've got a Twitch link that you can find on my master post in the forums. All you have to look it up is just the 2019 Prizim Podcast master post. There you go. Yeah. So thank you guys for coming on down to the Prizim Podcast. I really do appreciate it. I do appreciate the continued support. Yeah. So if you wanna continue following it out, yeah, just follow me there. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on join my Discord group, and yeah. So until then, we'll see you the Saturday after next, sometime in March. And until then, this is Alex from the Prizim Podcast signing out.